Now in today's episode of my build series, we're going to be installing this Lithium LiFe battery from Harley-Davidson. This battery is supposed to shed a ton of weight on the bike. It's also supposed to have more cold cranking amps than the factory bike battery has.
The fuck is this?
Now the benefit of that, especially on a big build like mine, my bike has a stage 4 131 kit on it. And so these bigger motor builds require more cranking amps to get them started. I haven't had a real issue with the bike turning over, but it does take a little bit to get the bike started. So this battery is supposed to help reduce that fatigue, if you will, on the motor and get the bike started much quicker. But for me, it's really a weight saving thing. That's exactly why I'm doing it. This is going to reduce the weight hopefully by at least 20 pounds. Or get close to it, and that's the reason for my install. So stay tuned in, and we're gonna go ahead and get both batteries on the scale, and then we're gonna get this new one installed here in a minute. Okay, now let's go ahead and get both of these weighed up. I just want to show you guys something though really quick as the size comparison of these two. Let me move the scale out the way here for a quick second so you can see the difference in size. So you do got to put it in, at least in my touring model, with this casing. But let's just show you without the casing so you guys can see the difference. So in terms of like height difference, it is significantly. And then look at this width. Like you can clearly see there's a noticeable difference in the size of these batteries. Like they're not even remotely close to each other. It's just mind-blowing, like the difference. Obviously this is going into a case. By the way, I thought this was a really cool feature. You can actually test the battery here to see where it's at. So this battery is full, but it has a test function on it. Let me see if I can get in here so you guys can see. When you press this button and it actually tests the battery, so that's pretty cool. This is so light, it's so ridiculous how light this actually is. So yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and get the scale back in here. So the factory battery, that is heavy. Oh, did it populate an error? It populated an error, no way. It won't even read it. Yo, that is crazy. It won't even read the battery. It's that heavy. All right, well, let's get the factory one. I mean, not the factory one, the lithium in here. The Lithium LiFe battery from Harley-Davidson. Okay, so 3 pounds, 15 ounces. It looks like I'm gonna have to get in a human scale to weigh this puppy because this scale is not picking up the weight. So 3 pounds, 15 ounces. All right, so now I've brought in a human scale to hopefully catch the weight of this battery. So let's see what we're at. Let's get it started here. Or maybe we don't need to do that, but let's see. 20.2 pounds. It's like 17 pounds we're saving by switching from this factory monster of a battery here, my gosh, to this small lithium battery. Now, one additional thing to add here, if you guys are looking for part numbers, I will be adding a link in the description box below, but the part number on this is 660000175. And again, this is the Harley-Davidson Lithium LiFe battery. Well, let's go ahead and get this battery installed and on the bike.
Yeah, so that really made a big difference in the startup performance. So I would say this battery is for those of you guys who have big bore kits who are looking to get your motor to turn on easier, to get the bike to turn on easier, or if you're looking to shed some weight. Like I said, I mean, you could lose, 17 pounds is what we saw by just changing out the battery. So I would say that for those of you guys, that should be the two primary reasons. If you fall into one of those reasons, then this battery is definitely worth spending the $260 to get it. I'll have links in the description box below where you can pick it up from where I bought it from and the price that I bought it at. All right, so we have a few more goodies going on the bike today. So the first thing is going to be this carbon fiber. I'll take it out of the package here. Now the part number on this is 277751, and this is a shifter linkage from Trask Performance. So a carbon fiber shifter linkage. Let's go ahead and get this thing out of the packaging and see what it looks like. Oh, it's nice. It's really, really nice. Look at that fit and finish on this thing. It looks good. I don't know if you guys can really get a good look at that carbon in the camera, but it looks nice. And these look like really high-end hardware. This looks like ARP hardware. I think it actually is ARP hardware. I'm going to go ahead and get this weighed up to see how much lighter it is than the stock one that's on there right now. But to be frank, I like the way it looks, so that's why I got it. Now, the next thing I got, and I know we spoke about this in the previous video, is I wanted to get the matching shifter lever to match the other side of the bike, so to match the brake and stuff. And so I bought the shifter lever, so I'm only going to do the front. I'm still contemplating if I even want to keep the heel portion of the shifter on, but I am going to be installing this one, and then I guess we'll see where I want to move this, because it is adjustable, as you guys can see here. I should probably get this out of the packaging. Yeah, so it is adjustable. As you can see here, there's 3 different positions that you could put it in, depending on if you want the shifter closer to you or further away from you. So I'll make that adjustment and see what I want. This looks super high quality, but at this point, after having the floorboards on and having the brake lever on the other side, I already know that whatever Flo Motorsports is going to be sending, it is going to be of high quality. This shifter lever from Flo Motorsports is not any different than the other. It's just really good quality. So the part number on this is going to be HDSF 805BLK. So let's go ahead and get these parts on the bike. Okay, so now that we got the factory shift linkage removed, let's go ahead and weigh them up and see the weight difference between the factory one and a carbon fiber one. So it looks like the factory one is 5 ounces and 3/4 and 164 grams, and the carbon fiber one is 3 ounces and 3/4. So it's a 2 ounce savings pretty much. I don't know how much of a difference that's going to make, and 109 grams. So in terms of grams, it's a lot. In terms of ounces, it's not that much. So it's however you want to look at it. Yeah, I like the quality though. It's really nice quality. Let's go ahead and get this on and installed. Okay, so I actually have to reweigh the stock linkage because I forgot to include this nut and this washer, and I know it sounds silly, but in all fairness,
The Trask stuff did have all its hardware on, so let's go ahead and see where we're at now. We're at 176 grams and 6 ounces, so it's actually 3 ounces heavier than the Trask one. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to have lightning faster shifts. I mean, I'll tell you guys, what I think of it, but obviously, any little bit of weight counts, and, here it did, but that's not why I upgraded. So, but I figured some of you guys might be interested in knowing what's the difference between the stock weight of this linkage and the carbon fiber one from Trask. So I'll have links in the description to every product that I've shown today, so you guys can check it out there. That carbon fiber looks so sick. And the pedal came out nice. I'm still contemplating whether I want to leave this on or leave this off. I don't know. Let me know, especially you guys who own baggers as well. Are you guys just doing the toe, or are you guys doing the toe and heel motion? Keeping in mind I ride this bike a little bit more aggressively than probably touring bikes are ridden. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know if I'm going to keep this on here or convert it to a single yet. We'll see. I guess if I eventually do decide that I am going to keep this on here, I'll probably buy another one of these just so it matches. But all in all, I think it came out clean, and I'm really happy with the look of it, especially now, the carbon fiber there. It's smooth, everything's shifting smooth, so yeah, I'm happy with it. All right, well, thanks again for watching another episode in my build series. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. This way you can get in on my weekly cash giveaways. Also, don't forget to like this video and comment down below. That will enter you in for an opportunity to win one of my cash giveaways. So 3 things: subscribe, like, and comment down below. And that's all you have to do to enter into one of my weekly cash giveaways. Don't forget to pay it forward. That's the only way that we're going to make this world a better place. I'll check you guys out later. Bye now.